Hello everyone, this is your friend Rokubai, back to another video, and tonight we're going to be looking at the Transformers Armada Requiem Blaster team made up of Astroscope, Skyblast, and Payload. But before we get started, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below what you thought of the video, or what would you like to see in a video. So onto the figures themselves. Here we have them in their respective spaced theme vehicle mode things. So let's take a quick look at Astroscope. Focus, thank you. Get some nice painted, I don't know what color this is, honestly. It looks like a blue-gray. So I'm just going to call it that, blue-gray. For the satellite bit, or not the satellite, why am I blanking? You know, the sun collector bits. Solar panels. Golly, I'm tired. Gets him a splash of green right there. For the actual satellite part, you get this nice molded detail. Get this even tinier satellite looking thing. Yeah, he's got an arm hanging out and a head, but it's a minicon. I don't care. I don't know what they could have done, especially for a 2001 toy. But, you know, this piece can fire somewhat well, not very strong. It is a 20-year-old toy, 20 plus. So, yeah, there is a Astroscope. Now for Skyblast, focus, thank you. Get the nice gray for the nose cone and the windows of the cockpit. Get some gray right around the rim. And then going down the side, not much detail, but when you get down here, I love this. Like, it makes it look like he's, you know, blast off so many times it's just charred his armor. It looks really good. Even the thrusters are painted in nice bronze, done in black on the ends. So, yeah, not too shabby. And for Payload, focus. Get the nice orange for the lights up here and his headlights. Get some nice yellow for the windows. I'm going to use my spudger for pointing. Not too much paint down the side, but you get some nice gray right here. So, yeah, not too shabby. So, for a real quick size comparison, here we have Bendemus Prime. So, pretty tiny guys, obviously, for minicons. And for something just a little bit more recent, here we have Thrilling 30 Swerve. So, which is about the size of a core class transformer. Well, the Legacy or 1 versions at least. So, there's that. Alright, so that's... Oh, and one quick thing is you can have Payload hold Skyblast via that port right there, going into that hole. And along with these two right here, going right in there. So, go ahead and plug all that in. And now you got him holding him. You know, carrying him along, getting ready to do some space shuttle-y things. So, there's that. So, alright, so let's get down to robot mode. So, first things first, let's focus on Astroscope. So, go ahead and flip up the solar panel and make them form legs. Flip them around. Flip up his head about halfway. Bring down this arm specifically because the missile is a long one. Then bring the head up all the way. Flip this arm down. Flip. Don't pull off the arm. Golly. I am everyone's favorite uncle until I start pulling off arms. Come on. Thank you. Bring it down. And then just kind of collapse everything up. And there you go. So set him off to the side. For Payload, go ahead and split the front of the truck. Take this section and bring it up. Next, you want to bring down this whole back section. So bring it down, then just bring down the side bits for his arms. And there you go. And for Skyblast. So you want to go ahead, sorry, had to itch my chin. Split the back right here. Go ahead and bring down this section. Come on, bring it down. Collapse these up. Collapse, please. Collapse, thank you. Then you want to go ahead and rotate this arm 180. Bring it down. Rotate this. Either way, it doesn't matter if you want this detailing but no articulation, or if you want the no detailing but articulation. So flip around his head, then flip around this arm. So, and bring it down. And there you go. There you got them in their robo modes. So, yeah, not too bad of transformations. So I can't wait for Fans Hobby to actually get these guys out. So let's take a look at Astroscope real quick. Get the nice 3 eyes with the little bit of red on the side of his ear. So pretty much everything else is what we've seen, but you get this nice purple with the blue. So yeah, not too shabby. Alright. Now for Payload, as I just stinking unalived, Sky Blast. Get the nice silver for his, all throughout his head, yellow for the eyes. And again, pretty much the same detail we've seen. So there's that. And for Sky Blast, get the nice blue for the helmet, silver for the face, yellow for the eyes. So not too shabby. Now, for articulation, for Sky Blast, arms can do a full 360. Head, there's no movement. The arms also can move in and out. He has a waist rotation. Depending on how you have this oriented, he either has a proper ab crunch or a backwards one. Legs can go forward that far, back that far, outward only that much. And again, depending on how you have this, he either breaks his knee or gets a proper knee bend. So there's that. For Payload, as I just thinking unalive, I'm just unaliving this whole team. So for him, you get a actual head rotation, the only one of the team to get a head rotation. Arms can do a full 360. He gets a waist rotation. Legs can go forward and back, only that far each way. Knees only bend. He just broke his leg type thing. So yeah, all right. And for Astroscope, if I get him down the right way, both arms can move outwards, and that's it for this arm. This one at least gets 90 degrees of elbow bend. Legs can go forward that far and back that far. He doesn't get any knee bend just because of how his legs transform. So, not too bad, I guess. Alright. Oh, please stand. And for real quick size comparisons, please stop. Stop. Okay, real quick size comparisons. Alright, here we have Bendemus Prime, if he will please stand. And Thrilling 30 Swerve, so give me 1 second. Oop, camera bump. So, yeah, they are pretty decently sized. Okay, now, with them being the Requiem Blaster team, they do obviously combine. So I am going to transform them back into their vehicle forms, because that is the quickest way, so I will be right back. Alright, we are back, and they with them in their all modes. So for the Requiem Blaster, you do want to fold up his feet. I just let them fold it up. And flip this arm 90 degrees, and you're good to go. So set him off. For Payload, go ahead and split the front of the truck. Flip it around the handle, and just close it back up. And also rotate it 90 degrees, so it's like that. And then for Sky Blast, just flip that down. So, good to go. Alright, so combine them all. You want to use, get that straight, this port, this one, and it will go right in. I don't know how well you can see it, but there is a port right here on either side and right there. So go ahead and plug that in. I do suggest kind of holding like right here, so that way you have some more support. So plug that in, get that lined up, plug that in. So there is that. I'm going to zoom out just a little bit. And then you just want to slide in his arm into that section right there. And there you go. there you have the completed Requiem Blaster. This is definitely the more solid of the three teams. Technically four if you count Perceptor. But ultimately Perceptor is like the strongest of them all as far as like connections. The only weak point I personally have on this copy is Astroscope and his friction hinges. Other than that, he's fine. You know, like, I can not shake him from there, but I can shake him. Nothing, I mean, other than like, you know, friction hinges like that, he's fine. So, but let me bring in our guest of choice, Optimus Prime. Have him hold the Requiem Blaster. So, there's, come on. Right there. So, yeah. Oh, come on. Raise up more. Okay. So, yeah, not too shabby. And what's interesting, and I thought this was really cool, if you take Commodore from Jetfire and plug him right on top here, it acts as like an extra scope. I don't know if he's the unofficial fourth member of the team, but honestly, his alt mode works, so I'm going to say yes, personally. So, there's that. So, yeah, honestly, a very strong Minicon team. I have really no complaints. So, they're fun and just all around enjoyable. So, that's about it. So, don't forget to like, subscribe, and all the fun stuff, and stay tuned for more video reviews.